Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have the 69 plate, very high specification Volvo XC40 R-Design. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Fantastic example with all Volvo main agent service history. Starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can. So you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, I really am struggling to see any stone chips. Front of the car, everything you would expect with the very low mileage, really couldn't be any better. As I go around the car, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper either, can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner free from any marks or scuffs. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors. Also has the 360-degree parking cameras. You'll notice the front camera in the Volvo badge. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. Car looks fantastic with the contrast black roof and mirror covers. All four of the alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. The car has a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle, and everything you would expect from a car with all Volvo main agent service history. I can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. That does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. It is worth mentioning we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this Volvo has passed that inspection. Again, as you would expect with the level of service history. Both of the contrast black mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the passenger front door, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Get low down also so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this XC40. Moving along the door, I can't see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the passenger door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be common, particularly on the front doors. Can't spot any chips to the passenger door edge either. Again, can be quite common on the front doors. Car's got the rear privacy glass. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, again, there isn't anything to mention. Plastic wheel arch, again, free from any scuffs, and that alloy wheel, exactly the same as the passenger front. Struggling to see a single mark at all. Let's take you into the vehicle from the passenger side. Inside the car, again, everything you would expect with the very low mileage. Couldn't be any better. Just move the seatbelt out the way to get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Absolute minimal wear, if any at all. As part of the high specification, front seats are heated. Cars had the genuine Volvo overmats fitted, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpet or footwells. Get a close up to the passenger footwell to highlight that. Also, just get a close up to the passenger step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Absolutely not the case with this Volvo. As part of the very high specification, car's got the electric panoramic sunroof. Fantastic feature to have. Satellite navigation, have already mentioned the 360-degree parking cameras, Apple CarPlay. Just lean into the car to show you the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the console, end up scratching the console or gear knobs around, but again, not the case with this Volvo. And then just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. Couldn't be better from either angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks okay. Then when you look across on the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Not the case with this XC40. As I've already said, couldn't be better from either angle. No marks to the dashboard at all. No problem with any of the door cards. Sometimes you see a few scratches around the handle, but again, not the case. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Close up to all of the carpets, those genuine mats, protected all of them from new. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. Just show you that sunroof on the rear of the car, great feature to have. Also, just want to get a close up to the step. You often see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but again, not the case with this cherished Volvo. Round to the rear of the vehicle, bumper corner and plastic trim lower down, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the tailgate of the car, I'm struggling to see anything at all to mention. No marks to the centre of the bumper either. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper. Again, not the case with this Volvo. Get low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside either. That's just a little bit rainwater just on the bumper corner there. Just wipe that away so you can absolutely see not a mark. Just looked like a little bit of a mark through the camera, but as you can see, absolutely not the case. Onto the tailgate of the car, that there isn't anything to mention. Inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. That just paused on the way up. By the way, I double pressed the key by mistake, so I paused it myself. As I was saying, inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Could not be any better. Of course, the parcel shelf is present. They are the genuine mats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Just want to get a close up to the top of the bumper and interior trims. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items a little bit carelessly, scratching the top of the bumper, scuffing the trims. Not the case with this cherished XC40. Could not be any better. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks, as are the plastics lower down. Looking down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, exactly the same as the passengers. Can't spot a single parking dent. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you. Can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Plastic wheel arch again, free from any scuffs. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge nice again, underneath the handle, exactly the same. Rest of the door, I can't see anything to point out. Get low down on the driver's side also, so you can see there's no marks or damage to the sill. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly been sat in. There's just a suede effect down the middle of the seats. Just sometimes on the camera can look like the suede is a little bit marked. Just brush the suede the other way there so you can absolutely see it is just the way the suede was brushed. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the driver's seat. As I've already said, no problem with any of the door cards. Just moving on to the driver's door. If there's going to be any marks underneath one of the handles, for obvious reasons, usually the driver's, but just get a close up to show you not the case on this cherished Volvo. Same with the door edge. If there's going to be chips to the door edge, usually on the driver's, but just get close up to the door edge just to show you not the case again with this absolutely cherished Volvo. Scuffs to the driver's step. Just move that seatbelt out the way. Driver's seat couldn't be better. Absolute minimal wear. Carpet exactly the same. Those genuine overmats protected all the carpets. No marks to the center console on the driver's side either. Again, as you would expect, the very low mileage. Steering wheel showing no signs of wear. Sometimes on the driver's door card, people rest their arm on this section, gets a little bit worn. Not the case. It really is an exceptional example. Going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, I'm struggling to see anything negative to mention at all. Volvo, main age and service history, full set of premium branded Michelin tyres, and inside and out, I don't think the vehicle could be better. Mirror cover, again, free from any scuffs. Driver's front wing, there isn't anything to mention. Alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. I repeat myself again, an exceptional example. If you are interested in the vehicle, would recommend going to our website to view the 128-point AA inspection report. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this very high specification XC40, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We always guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We have free finance eligibility checkers on our website. So if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free finance eligibility checker. It's just a soft search only, so it doesn't affect your credit rating and tells you straight away whether you will be approved or not. So we have very low rate prime finance for good and excellent credit ratings. But if you have had a few issues with your finances in the past, your credit isn't the best, we do deal with a number of specialist lender and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate for your individual profile, and they are always confident of getting a full approval. So even if you've got poor credit rating, please get in touch and we'll do our very best to assist. Just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, really is an exceptional example. Hopefully you found the video helpful. If you need any further information about the car, need any assistance or any finance quotes or applications, part exchange valuation, or you'd just like to arrange a viewing or a test drive, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful. Thanks for watching.